If you're currently looking for a job and not having much response from employers, or perhaps you're finding it tough to find job vacancies full stop, there could be a variety of reasons for this. Obviously, the job market is notoriously competitive at the moment, but there also might be some things in your job search that you're ignoring, which could be seriously hindering your chances of finding success. So here are 5 reasons why your job search might be failing and some ways on how you can revive it. Now, if you're sending out your resume to employers and not having much response, the first thing you need to assess is your resume writing, because for some reason the employers you're sending it to aren't connecting with your resume, and there could be a number of reasons for that. It could be that your key skills aren't reflecting you as a candidate, it could be that your work experience isn't relevant, or it could be that they're not finding it very interesting or difficult to read. These are a number of things you need to think about before you sit down and rewrite your resume. So on how to change that, simply sit down before you apply for a job and really try and tailor your resume to every job that you go for. Secondly, if you're ignoring social media, then you could be really hindering your chances of finding work or finding out about new work opportunities, because lots of employers and lots of candidates now use social media sites like LinkedIn and Twitter to publicise their news or to find out about vacancies, and employers use it to actually hire candidates as well. They do quite often list their latest job openings on there. So if you haven't got a presence on social media, one, you're really limiting your chances of finding out about new vacancies, and two, you're not giving yourself the best chance of publicising your profile within your chosen industry. So if you are ignoring social media, what you should do is think about creating profiles on the relevant sites and making them relevant to the industry you want to work in. Build a really good profile, perhaps include links to an online resume or a blog or a website that you keep that reflects your work, and get networking. Start chatting to individuals and companies within the arena you want to work in. Start following organisations that you're interested in working in, and you never know, you might start finding out about new opportunities, and obviously you're going to meet industry contacts too. Related to social media, networking events, physical networking events, if you're ignoring them, then you really, again, are hindering your chances of finding a new job, because networking events are a great opportunity to meet industry contacts, to publicise your expertise, and to find out about new work opportunities. So do a little search of local networking events in your area, find out where they're happening and what employers are going, print out copies of your resume and go along, dress smart, and start talking to people. You never know what contacts you might meet or what opportunities you might find out about. The cover letter is also a really essential part of your job application, and if you're not including a cover letter with it, then there's every chance an employer might not read your application altogether. A cover letter really gives you an opportunity to personalise your application, to tell an employer why you want to work for them, and also to tell them why you're the right candidate for the role. Now, it doesn't repeat your resume content, but it just enhances it and gives you a more opportunity to sell yourself, really. So if you are ignoring the cover letter stage, seriously consider including one in every time you apply for a job, and hopefully it'll increase your chances of securing a job interview. And lastly, not updating your job search. Your job search should be an everyday thing. So if you are sending out your resume once or twice a month every time you see a vacancy somewhere on the internet, then your chances of finding employment are going to be really slim. But if you actively update your job search every day by looking on social media sites to find out about new vacancies, by reading trade publications, by reading your local newspaper on Jobs Day to see what local companies are hiring, by attending networking events, and by keeping your own social profile updated, then you're going to find it much easier to find out about new opportunities, which should hopefully increase your chances of finding employment.